just gonna start it out with the usual.
Okay.
Iatan treasure hunt style.
Get the Iatan treasure. Don't.
Then afterwards we're
get
gonna go for our
Simple,
typical. We're gonna
right?
just blitz through this, I think. Played a few missions earlier this week. Nothing too crazy, but you know how it goes. Sorry for that for a moment. But yes, hello chat. I hope you're all doing well.
A juggernaut nearby. It will only attack when it senses high concentrations of infested blood. Slow the fight if you want it to go away.
There's
I've been thinking about getting a
Iatan treasure lies somewhere in this derelict. And yet,
I've been thinking about getting an extra pause for a moment. I've been thinking about getting like a capture card at some point or another. I'm debating on it. Right? It's like it might be kind of nice that I'd have a little bit more games potentially to be able to play that I could show on stream. I don't know, I'm like, might be worth it, might not be. It's like, it is a hefty investment as well. Oh, well. Bro's in the middle of roaring and he gets absolutely domed.
Heavy infestation ahead. That did it. Here comes the juggernaut.
Absolutely domed.
Oh,
The man!
This looks dangerous. For me. I mean, you're gonna be fine. Promise.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Yeah, Titania just makes this. This is probably the best one I could have gotten.
You found it.
First, it's 2100 or 2700 or something like
here
that.
for. Your job's
Pretty good.
done.
There's the Iron Star that I would have expected. Because if I didn't get any of them, I would have been shocked. It is usually one of them. Anyway. Let's just get out of here, chat, and then we'll go from there. We're doing some void missions, obviously, just because, you know, that's just the easiest way to get a whole bunch of them. Most of them are going to be under 10 minutes. And then you can get like 20 things out of it, which you would not be getting that ratio for, you know, the other things. The other, give me a second, I'm just going to refresh this real quick. Excellent. Sorry about that. Small error on my end, I needed to refresh something. You know how it goes. Alright. Out. Let's see what we got available. Should have a few decent amount. But, who knows, honestly, who knows? Alright. As you can see, I do my Gara Prime as well. I've been working on... I don't care about adding a lens. I got Nasia, though, now. Who I do plan on working on. Probably it's not going to be this stream, though, but... As you can see, my bore is, well, it's not finished. I need one here, one here, one here. So I got 3 more of these. But once I do that, once I level this up, once I finish leveling these, I'm pretty sure everything else that I wanted to put in is finished. I unfortunately don't have a Riven. I'll probably modify the build once I have a Riven. Is this one? I don't think this might have been, might not have been. I don't remember. I need to go double check. This orange strike significantly faster. I mean, I guess, but like, hey, you know what? Screw it. If I got an excess, I got an excess. I'll just add a matter I want to 7. I really don't care. If I really want to swap it out at some point later, I absolutely can. I'll just put a basic one in. I don't care.
A pun? I will attempt to bypass this.
Still don't have to use Torrid. Next, I don't like Torrid. Again, it's a really good gun, but one of those that I prefer having a little bit of flexibility. But yes, today is the last stream of until New Year's, which that shows remarkable sword system. But yeah, last stream until New Year. Next time y'all see me after this stream, it's gonna be a Say, I don't think that was supposed to happen. Oh, we got another Sevi.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Target located. Bring them in.
I would say I generally prefer Strun over 4. Because Strun I just find, besides me having a build on it already that I'm very happy with, Strun is also just, I don't know, I find the reload for it a lot better than 4 personally. I like having the reload where it just does its thing.
Safely in our hands. Congratulations, Henry.
But that also might be a me thing. I know some people definitely prefer having the whole clip reload itself. Which yeah, theoretically can be faster, but I'm like, you individually load in like less than a second for each shell. I really need to like switch over for a couple seconds and switch back. It's not that big a deal. Not that deep. But it's whatever. I'm taking a little bit slower today, but again, I'm just kind of just taking it slow, enjoying the day. We got plenty. It's not like we're in a rush to get all these things done. We'll definitely get a couple of them to pop up during the stream. I'd be shocked if we didn't end up having enough time in the stream to buy everything I still need to. Let's put it like that.
Another job well executed.
Has the none because Marie Wisp. But yeah, I did the calculations for what's left. I need like 210. I'm just gonna wait until I get all of it before I'm gonna consider bothering. I just think it's easier. Like just buy out everything at once, and I can just use whatever's left for like arcanes and such. So we got like a week of this, so we have time. We have, so this is gonna be a 5-minute, and this will be a 2-rounder. That means definitely will. I will swap out 7. I can hit everything except for Sevi today. That's what I'm finding out. I don't know, I'm like, I would be tempted to. I still have Nova. Let me go helm with Nova real quick. I thought I didn't realize I had Nova still. I finished leveling Nova. I guess I kind of forgot. Well, not the biggest deal. I'm used to having 1 frame slide. I forgot that I had 2 now. Again, I have Nova Prime that I can just go claim. Like, don't really want to. I don't know, I'm debating it because I know Nova Prime can be pretty good. It's a good investment frame we're holding on to, but we're in Valkyrie for a moment. I say is I was literally just talking about putting a thing on Sevi because I don't know. I kind of just decided I'm not going to use Dagath until I need to, until Dagath Prime comes out. I'm fine with it. You don't see Dagath much anywhere. Grendel might not be a bad option. I kind of want to try Gara. Lavos Prime's a good option. Mag Prime's always there. Let's see, work on Nasia Prime. Get over Prime as I said. Perita Prime's an option.
Now,
Rhino
who
Prime.
could be knocking all the way out here?
I don't know. I think I'll give it
Operator,
a mission or two to think about.
you should answer that.
I'm personally leaning towards Gara Prime though at this moment. Like, Valkyrie's gonna be good for the survival mission anyway. It's Valkyr. She is gonna be stupid hard to kill. Especially since I have Gloom on her. That's just gonna make it extra annoying. For the enemies, not for me.
Keep the enemy busy while a fellow channel operative raids the ship for supplies. Ready?
You dummy
Trigger
quick
the
shredding.
alarm.
You dummy thick HP.
Life support has been cut
I'm just gonna
off.
sit here for 10
They're trying to
seconds,
choke you out.
15 seconds.
Hold on.
I just gotta
Sending
flex.
Auxiliary life support.
Just gotta flex chat. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why I thought it'd be funny. Why do I do this to myself? I think I can go ahead and to be fair, I can just fix myself move off then. Beat enemies. Oh, I'm gonna go find some victims then. I need to find some victims. Get everything out. Get everything shredded. We don't call it overkill, we call it just enough.
Prepare for life support.
You know, we just call it just enough. Especially when this is what we're working with. They're not my teammates, but just my set of teammates. Considering that you have to do them a certain thing with teammates there, I highly suspect my teammates are more than competent. I would be shocked if we lost. We're moving 5 minutes and also just, you know. Worst case, I've had to clutch up for people before. I think I could clutch up if we need to. I don't think I'm worried about needing to clutch up though. Even with all the exhibition going on. To be fair, I had a really good mission last night that I was playing after finished up. Streamed today, uploaded everything, all that. Dude, I walked out with like 12 armor crystals and I walked out with 16 ribbon slivers from a single mission. It was a defense mission too. Not actually intercepted. Sorry, let me correct myself. I made bank. No one had like a resource boost or anything. It was just that good.
Life support incoming.
But then again, Valkyrie, I don't think like heavy. I was trying before. I was just melee the entire time. It was so funny. I didn't play Valkyrie more. Valkyrie's really fun. Berserkers that are Berserker. This is not fake. Valkyrie is just the Berserker character everyone wants to be. Primal feeling of ripping and shredding your foes. Something like that. I don't know. I mean, personally, I just like it because I gotta go on an absolute rampage the entire time. But I know there's probably that Fate enjoyer somewhere that's like, ah, yes, Berserker. It's like, well, you aren't wrong. Can't argue with you on that. You technically aren't wrong in a way. There you are. I'm not sure what the plan for next year is. As I said, we're going to be doing some new stuff there. I might start experimenting around the schedule a little bit more. But it's kind of hard to say. Because part of me is very tempted to be like, well, I could start switching up things. Maybe I'll move like Persona on Monday to Wednesday, or not Wednesday, to like Thursday. Maybe I'll slip in an extra day in the schedule. Or often. I don't know. Maybe I'll start doing weeks of playing one game more. Because I really enjoyed the Monster Hunter week that we had. It was a great time, all things considered. 3 days and then the fourth one on Monday. Finish off the game. I had a really good time with that. Like, I know I had talked to a few people that he's like, yeah, honestly, it might not be a bad idea for me to go ahead and, focus things down a little bit more, have a little bit more niche. Like, that's fair. Fair assessment. Maybe I should start focusing on a few more games. And just build a more consistent community for those. Where I start trying to overly branch out. Because I can't play one two games here and there, but it's like maybe I'm playing a little bit too much Persona 5 or something like that. I mean, again, I do enjoy the game. But like when I was we were talking analytics and talking our goals and stuff there, it's like, yeah, the game is kind of small in terms of viewer base because the game's been out for a few years. It's like, yeah, I still enjoy it, but I don't know, we were talking about the genuine thing of like, what would be better? Maybe I slow it down to like 172 for some stuff, 2 days or whatever. Maybe I move it to Thursday instead, or something like that. As much as I'd like to be like, oh, I'd be able to play every nice game that looks interesting to me when it comes out, you gotta remember that realistically, all those things cost money and time and resources, and there's always some opportunity cost. Even if money isn't an issue for a game, either because of the fact of one reason or another, but it's also like, you still have the time of, okay, well I played this, I could have played something else during this time. And would that have been better? And sometimes the answer is yes, sometimes the answer is no. It's really hard to say. Who knows? Unfortunately, I don't have all the answers to that sort of thing, as much as I wish I did. But, Oh, speaking of Warframe stuff, I got another one.
Let's check
Screw it, I'm
what's
picking Gara
next.
then for sure. I got a free slot for it, I might as well. I was debating on picking her up. I can figure out whatever else I want for the other one then. I don't know if she's amazing or not. I've never really used her. I've never really seen anyone use her. But she seems cool. I mean, she's got a really sleek looking Prime. Also, she got the funny bunny helmet. Oh, that helmet looks pretty cool. It's got a crown. It's actually a really good helmet. I like that. Listen, I have a strict policy personally that I'm not going to buy cosmetics. As much as I like a lot of them, unless like I lose a channel bet or something like that, I am the kind of person that not even just for Warframe, just any game in general, I've said I'm not going to drop money for cosmetics, like genuine money for cosmetics. So at least some of these might look like this one looks pretty good too. Dang. I got bunny ear guard because it's funnier. I don't know. Not gonna lie, that kind of works. I say that as I'm probably gonna go ahead. I don't know, let's see if we can get something that looks cool.
The operator to take time.
Oh, I should say that last one.
themselves.
Oh, not last one.
Pressure creates diamonds.
It looks a little bit like Sevi, otherwise I would have saved it. Yeah, too gaudy, too dark. Too edgy looking. That's basically just that, but more saturated. Brighter. Okay, we can work with this. I think we just need to touch it up a little bit, but like honestly, it's not bad. I kind of like it. I don't like it being like a skin tone color. It's a little uncomfortable, but again, nothing we can't just straight up touch up in some capacity.
Tenno, a new alert has begun. It will be marked on navigation.
Mark that for the moment, so if I could do something else I like a little bit better. You know, I think I'll keep that.
Strange.
Let me go ahead.
Ordis did not see the value of those photonic wavelengths until now.
So I won't actually favorite that one. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea if I'm changing out color palettes, but I just need to start doing that, start favoriting them. I'm not thinking about that at all. That's a little bit better. Oh, that's the primary. Kind of like this, a little more gray. With that pink up there, we want to get this. Spectaca? I might have to find something there. If not, I can probably stuff something somewhere. Makes it a little gaudy. Do have a good. Ooh, that might not be a bad option. Kind of like this. What am I doing? Not too much contrast. Any other ones that give me like a nice white? Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. That's a little better. This one I feel like. Did you do that? That's what I meant to do. Oh no, you got you. Sometimes, chat, you just gotta make your Warframe look good before you start using it. I think I can work with this. I want to change that to orange. The orange is a little much. It's a little heavy. Ooh, I like that. Kinda like that. That's kinda clean. No, hang on. Like that. Oh, then you get those nice black highlights on there. Oh, that looks nice. I like that. It does mean I have to change. Okay, the energy needs to get changed out where it's not like. We got a nice. We match it up a little bit. What am I feeling? Feeling. Kind of like this. It's just funky enough that it works. You know? Just funky enough. Kind of like that, yeah. Alright, what we got for the attachment? So, like, we can just go ahead, that's a sigil. Let's go with the main color Oh, that's clean. Oh, that's clean. I like that. Dang. Anything that looks good for the chest that doesn't. I like the glass kind of design right here. It looks like a sword going through. I don't want to ruin that too much. Honestly, it might be better if we just not do anything for the chest wise. I do like the fact that they now have it where you can mimic both sides. Okay, this is an obvious one. This matches up way too well. Techron, I'm curious what some of these look like. I'm not gonna put them on for some of them. I'm kind of curious. Kind of works too. That was not bad, I will say. Doesn't really work. This one kind of gets stuck in there because the gear, but kind of works because the. Again, it's too like robot. It's too tech roddy. It look less. Not artificial. That's the exact opposite. If it looks less natural in a way, look like synthetic life type of thing. Like it's got that weird uncanniness to it. And I'm like, I can't. Not with that one. You can see the lips. I guess the bats. Huh. Can throw Machamp hands. We got two sets of arms right there. We got Machamp right here. Spore, Selena. That Matrix is kind of cool. That though. There are a few of them that are really good. Just straight up. I'm like, I know I'm spending time on this chip. You know how I am. You know I am the customization guy. Yeah, that just looks cursed. No, why don't we look on Porcupine? Okay, that looks super skeletal. I kind of like that. It's just, unfortunately, Gara is not the frame for it. You know what? Double hands, why not? If I don't like it, I can change it out later. It can look a little less cursed later. Could always just give it more hands.
Ready to kick bottom.
I want to learn a little bit. I need to put. You know what? I'll make the build. I'll make the build after. I'll make the build after. I've mucked about enough. We have. It's a mobile defense. Honestly, I'll take the interception. It's not amazing, but I'm gonna do Strun this time. I know I could level the other one, but like, I want Strun. I talk about how Strun just feels nicer to play. I'm kind of wanting to play Strun now. Strun Prime's great feeling.
We have located the enemy's planetary communication towers.
Sorry.
Capture the towers and remain in control long enough to decode incoming messages.
There we go. Go and second place back on. Check if you heard any small muffled bits. the pop cap I have, the thing for that. That I need to clean real quick. I don't care about C right now. Let's get B and I'll head straight to C.
Tower captured. Beginning stream decode
I'm not
now.
worried about doing it whatever way we need to. To be fair, I've got a nice collection of weapons. This is not like, if I need to, I can just reload it all the time. Boom, 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 boom.
Tower lost.
How else can we do it? Everything is getting whacked. Everything gets smacked. So we do have a lot of Incubus enemies, yeah. Eximus units.
Control. Keep fighting.
As I mentioned before, there's just something just a little relaxing about going through and smacking things up. And, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's not. Who knows? So you only get 5,000 credits sometimes, you know. I mean, it makes sense that you don't have the strike, so we need to make it up for you somehow. Because you could easily get a lot more. It depends on the frame itself. At that point, it's just kill enemies rather than killing you using specific weapons. It's like, oh, it's a minute. It's not that long. You'd be surprised if you do it in a minute. Look at that, 18,000. That's, I want to remind you, that's 2%. Spawn strike is like, oh, I got basically almost double, I think I over double the number I just got. I got 5,000 plus the 18,000, 23,000. I think it's Spawn strike is like 50k. Something like that. That's easy. That's the fun part. Dimension now. Three houses for such a good game. To be fair, I love the fact that it was a fire. It's not the first Fire Emblem to have multiple paths for stuff, but it was really fun that you had a Fire Emblem that just, you know, you just got a Fire Emblem that was... Yeah, whatever. But yeah, it's a nice, it was a Fire Emblem that just, you had multiple paths that you could take. Not the first one. So like there's the Hector path, like the Eliwood path, and the things from Blazing Blade, but... there's occasionally some like other games there where you can go and shift around. It's like, oh, I'll go through this location instead of this location for a slightly different chapter stuff. In exchange, I get this unit instead of this unit. But you know, it's just kind of a thing. It really is a thing. It's like, I mean, that's not as much fun. It's more of a thing compared to like, oh, this is basically just half of the game is straight up different. Where it's like, yeah, there are some of the same plot points still. We're not going to deny that, but it is still like you're picking one side in a war to do. But I love when you get to do that. You have a lot more freedom. And one of the nice things as well is I know that there's not really an evil side necessarily. Like, the church has a reason for doing what it did. Even if they were misguided, to put it bluntly. And Rhea basically being a paranoid schizophrenic. As I've, not the first person to call her that, but one of my friends did. It's like, you're not wrong about Rhea. She kind of is a paranoid schizophrenic at times. With a lot of control over things, though, she just starts freaking out. Doesn't hide it very well, but as soon as, like, oh, Vexper has to go through the field, I'm going to murder him, I'm going to murder everyone, I'm going to send everyone to the thing because I'm afraid all of them are going to betray me, so I have to go ahead and ensure that I kill it. But at the same time, instead of questioning Edelgard about what her motives are, I'm going to sentence her to death because I'm afraid she wants to go ahead and kill me, everyone I love, and that she can't be reasoned with. Even though she absolutely could have been. Like, let's not sugarcoat it. Also, some interesting fact about Edelgard, on top of her. When you fight her at the end of Dimitri's path, like, I don't mind saying this because the game is like 5 years old to this point, 6 years old. When you fight her at the end of Dimitri's path, she actually has a low, until Violet specifically targets her, she has a low targeting priority for Violet. To the point where Violet, there's no one doesn't able to go for it. So I think there, even if Violet's at 1 HP, she generally will not go for Violet unless he's the only target, or he or she's the only target available. And even then, it's not guaranteed. Like, she will more or less just ignore you. And at first will not even, try to fight you essentially for the most part. Unless you're the only active valid target. Such as, like, for example, if you only deployed Violet and Dimitri. Or you used hacks to get rid of Dimitri as a requirement. Then she would definitely target you. But, again, once you do something specific like that, she will prioritize basically every other unit until Violet targets her. At that point, all bets are off. That is a very interesting quirk. Definitely a definite, definite. Like, that is certainly a design choice that someone had to have made. To potentially be like, hey, Edelgard's not going to target Violet until Violet tries to go kill her first, essentially.
The data you have collected here today
it's neat. It's one of those small things, but it's neat, you know? Yeah, it's small things like that that end up making a character more interesting. But even like some of the other ones there, like I said, Rhea being, definitely in the wrong about certain things, but it's like you can't really blame her once you understand everything she's gone through. Again, she's definitely like some kind of paranoid schizophrenic type. But it's like you can at least understand where she comes from with that sort of thing. It's hard not to fully be like, yeah, I would have done the same thing in your scenario. Maybe not to the same extent, but a lot of people would still be, wary, hard to trust others, want history done a certain way just so,
keep going.
I'm willing to make it look like he's a good guy even though this guy was, for all intents and purposes, not the best,
Get me in.
just because it makes everyone happy. We get something there, they get something.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Even if we hide the history of the world just a little bit, it's at least done with the intent of, well, it won't hurt anyone then. No one's gonna get hurt by knowing this current version of history. It was done from a place of genuine good intentions rather than I intend to go ahead and manipulate history to look a certain way to paint the picture that I want, to make it look like I'm perfect. The same way a dictator would.
Continue to defend.
So it's like both sides there. He's like flawed on the other side. Like he's like, yeah, I ain't perfect. You can just become king when I'm gone, or guess what's female. You can become queen when I'm gone. So I'm just gonna go be king. I'm gonna become king of this place then, because well, I got the opportunity to. He's like, well, I just ain't invested as much either. Despite the opportunity, I just ain't as invested. Or even like Dimitri, who just has straight up anger issues. It's one of those things he'd end up self-sabotaging himself so much without the professor's help, without Violet's help, that it ends up ruining him. So I think I'm with Edelgard in that regard. Vlad is definitely the most stable in that regard of the three. But even then, he is far from perfect in his willing to admit it. And it's just, the reason that he really doesn't there is because he just wants no part in the war. He doesn't care about who wins and who loses. As long as his people are chill, he leaves. I mean, the only part really, like even if you kill him at Edelgard's route where you have the opportunity to, you can choose to spare him or you can choose to leave him alive. If you choose to kill him, he's not mad or anything about it. He's like, ah, yeah, I stuck my foot too deep in this one. Probably should have seen that coming.
Stay focused.
But it's one of those things, it's not even like anger, it's just more of just resignation of, yeah, I saw that, I should have seen that coming. That was my mistake. No one to blame but me here. Again, very mature level-headed. Not to glaze flawed but
still working on it. Continue
just,
to
it is what it is. Like all the times they're ups, they're downs. But I was like, that makes Claude the interesting one out of the three. Because he's the one that realistically, without the professor's help, he could still thrive, I think. Maybe not to the extent that he would with the professor's help, but you know, Violet doing Violet things with the others there, Claude's still existing generally, unless you actively go out of your way to kill him. And I know in like one of the paths, he straight up just gives up the land as like, yep, nope, you can have that. I have no interest in doing there, and you just gotta stop Edelgard. Take this as my support.
Area completed. Move on.
It's like the other two you can't say the same for. Even Rhea, you can't really say the same for. There's a reason that like in most of the paths you can't marry Rhea unless you want to. Again, I mentioned that, but like it's kind of relevant because the fact of you're the only paths that you can really fix, the one that you can really fix Rhea on.
This will take a moment.
Well, not fix her, but like, you know, at least to help her a little bit. Stabilize her a little bit more. That's when you get married her, because it's at least showing the acceptance towards her. Whereas the other one's there, she doesn't have that kind of support and stability. There's a reason for it. Then, probably something about making her a little bit more mutually exclusive to one path, so there's an incentive. I don't know. I think at least from the I think there's at least a narrative point that you could make the argument for.
Continue to defend.
That's kind of how I've always perceived it.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
But again, that just might be a me thing. You know what would be fun? If I can get one of my emulators working, get a good copy of some of the older Fire Emblems, I can figure out how to stream the emulator. Go ahead. Oh no, I said the E word, now you just get angry.
The odds were against us 10,
Let me
but we
I
did
don't
it.
care.
Mission complete.
So it's like a 20-year-old game. Let's be real here, you are not uploading it through any other way besides this. Even the Nintendo ninjas would have to be like, yeah, they used emulators for, you know, the 3DS makes of Red, Blue, and Yellow when that was available. The data miners found that it was being used via thing. Emulator. Like I said, if we're going back to the past, we're going to the GBA games. I don't even know if there would be a way to connect the GBA up to stream. It's not like I got like a capture card for a Switch or Switch 2 and be like, okay, I could definitely do that. This is a 20-plus-year-old console. There's a point within reason that you can't just be like, oh, I can just do that. It's simple enough, chat. It's simple enough. You know, today, chat, we're gonna go ahead and connect my GPA over to things so you can see exactly what's going on. And then, even if you could, how would that even work? Because you got a lot smaller of a screen compared. Would you have to blow it up on the computer, I guess?
Dignity.
And then you got quality
Dignity
that might not be the
retires.
best, so at that point you'd have to go ahead and do it for a screen that's made to be that size. And oh, this door's available to open. Oh, is this where it is? Yo. You enjoying hearing the whisperings? You okay over there, or like you just vibing right here? Is that it? You just kind of just vibing? I guess. Alright, well, we're going here. $17.99, $18.99, $15.99, $10.99. $10.99.
Which is worse?
With
one
2 payments of
$10.99,
$10.99
up but incapable of reason. The other
and $8.50 in
madder
tax.
than a bag of kvaats, but at least he has a brain twixt his ears.
What? There we got, how much we got? 200. We got, I mean, literally, we're 10 off from getting the last little piece that we need. I mean, we got. Let's look at 80 here, right? It was 80. I think it was 210. Maybe I factored this in. This is 80 right here, so that's 120 left. Yeah, it's 180, and this is 210. I didn't count that. Yeah. So like you got 2 skins, so that's 60, 90, and then this is 80 as well. 70. Okay. Yeah, doesn't matter. We'll go. We'll just do it now. One.
I have never quite understood the desire to wear remembrances of the worst moments in one's life. But very well, as you wish, soldier.
As you wish, soldier. Did I calculate it with that in mind? I might have calculated it with that in mind. Forgetting I purchased it. I think I did. So I have this because that's 40, 80, 120. That's 60, 90, 80. I did. That's 170 right here. This is 210. I calculated with this in mind as the amount that I needed. That's where I got 210 from, chat.
Send the void
Forgot to subtract
traumatized
out
children
4.
off to war. Really? Ballas was surprised when this went awry?
He shouldn't have been. I mean, realistically, what do we need? I mean, I don't care about the Bosmo blueprint. If I really want to make another one, I can. Same thing with the, like, Seti Lacera. Maybe I'll make a... You know what? Screw it. Let's take a third one. I could just make it then. I don't feel bad. And that means if I have one of these, if I ever want to make a second one, I can. I don't feel bad about it. It's not like we have... To be fair, those lenses would be real... Well, it's greater. It's only greater lenses, to be fair. It's not crazy. Wouldn't be bad to take one of these, though. I might go ahead and get one of those the next opportunity I get. So I have a full Arcane Barrier. I don't have a full thing of Arcane Grace. 6 times 21 is...
I have always found it rather morbidly fascinating that the more souls who died,
126.
the more elaborate the rewards for those who didn't. Rather antithetical to the goal of peace, isn't it?
Okay, yeah, that checks out. Yeah, it's 126, so that's effectively 6 missions to get a full thing of this. Just have a second Arcane Energize. I still need to figure out what to do with that, because I meant to give it to someone, but obviously they've not been around enough, and then...
Have you ever wondered For whom are these intended? To
Consider-
commemorate our victories for ourselves or for others? Assigned to
consider
those who
suffering.
wander near? Danger?
I actually think I have enough.
For
on
I
me.
have killed.
Maybe I don't know. As I said, I want to get like a Teshin statue, maybe 2 of them as well. Get 2 Teshin statues. Oh, we'll take care of that then, and then we'll go get the yeah. Like, I'll get the Teshin statue because I have everything else here. I got all these when Belly of the Beast came out. You can see we got this. Got all of these now. I actually need to get Cortege still.
Yes.
So I
Now that you've had all you need from your new Orokin plaything.
Plaything. Boy. Ooh. This is new. I don't remember this. Wow. Inzin once boy. Working military title. Don't remember getting that. Well. I'm gonna start looking into getting some Mafica then.
Go, then. During the
then.
Old
Make me
War,
cry.
we once more found a need in the Orokin Empire to
Well, that's everything. Hey, nun lady, you got anything cool?
Did no one ever dust in here? You should see the chandeliers.
I don't want to. That sounds awful. I do have this one. I did buy this one because like I didn't have this one, and I'm like, I'm just gonna buy it to be sure I have it because that seems pretty decent. Oh, that does seem really nice though to get 100 Ignia for that. Eh, screw it. I'm definitely gonna be needing to get some Cerberus anyway and some Lodavi.
Oh, will you? À la revoyure. I know.
Can you show me what it
your
does
wounds are
someday?
precious to
I can just
Rio.
show you the title that
But
I
you
got out
should
of it.
get
You're gonna have to ask
Wept
Growth on
did
that
Sol
one. He
offer
knows
to
more than me.
seal those sleeping eyes shut?
Oh, this is sabotage. That's not bad, actually. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a little bit of fun with it. Let me get that Gara Prime build that I was saying. I actually need to sit down and create a proper one for her. But I'm just gonna toss in some general stuff for right now. I'm just gonna put an energizing barrier onto her, honestly. Shattered Ash. Just like equip mods on Shattered Lash. Arcane Strike. Glass. The cutter fortified against damage. Spectral Rage. Which is their true selves. I remember this. I remember seeing the pulse before. That one's fun. You can smash it as well and go kaboom. Radiant Blind. Ooh, that's not bad. That's not a bad passive at all. Alright, well, let's get me an aura. So anything that I immediately want. I mean, Deadeye, Combat Discipline kind of sucks. I don't have a reason to do that. Put this in for right now. Again, that's just a safe one to put in unless I can find something specific. I can do Steel Charge, Summoner's Wrath.
Is that a pun?
Yeah, Corrosive Projection wouldn't be
I will
terrible,
attempt to
but again,
bypass this
it's
spot.
not intended, that's not right. Aerodynamic, no. Maybe Health Regen? Shepherd doesn't really seem good here. I like Toxic Resistance. But I could literally just put an Arcane to give myself immunity by that logic. Honestly, what do we want? It seems like we probably want... This probably wants Duration. Realistic. Oh, Duration isn't the... Well, it's Duration on there. Yeah, I feel like Duration probably is good for Gara. That said, let me start this. One Rage. Efficiency. I don't care about efficiency as much, but it's gonna be useful at least. What about the range might be worth keeping though. Range restraint. Not specifically there. Precision intensify would be great, but maybe just look at those options. So I know I have. See. I want duration. Anything's gonna give me duration. What else I can do for duration? I guess Augur Message would work. So energy is converted to shields. That's still pretty similar to regular continuity. And I'd rather just take this bonus. I lose range. What do I want for range? 15 meters. How much would I actually lose if I were to put? Let's just put this on for the moment, and I can. 3 meters. 8. Here, go down to 2. That's 4. It looks like I definitely want more range than. Probably is good. I mean, there might be an argument to be made that maybe I go for overextended and maybe I go for stretch in general. I could see as well, arguably. I mean, maybe I go for ability range. It gives me more mirrors. It is a little bit more expensive, but honestly, it might not be a bad investment right now. And again, Vigor is just a safe mod in my opinion. You get shields, you get HP, it's just extra bulk. It's worth slapping on in my opinion. Nothing crazy, but for again, just a general starter build of I don't have any experience using Gara. I very rarely see people use her. Until I can go ahead and sit down and actually craft up something good. And get the actual experience of playing her a little bit. Oh, someone romanced Owie. That's the Paper Crane title. I know because I have that. There's also one for revitalizing Minerva and Velamir's relationship. And getting them back together. Which I didn't even know there was. This is a nice little thing though. I do like getting a little reward for that. And try to be a good guy and help them out. Help them settle their differences. They just needed a marriage counselor, you know?
Intruders are forcing open this location's void portal. You are here to stop them.
Well.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Oh, is this like Cora's whip?
The enemy are using a void and a portable force.
It seems like Cora's whip.
Force open the portal. Destroy
This Cora's whip kind of functions similarly. It's a ribbon sliver. I don't care. It's a ribbon sliver. It's a single ribbon sliver. Like, yeah, it might bother me because being still on the screen not collected.
The portal only allows travel
whatever,
in one
man.
direction.
We get
Start
plenty
up
of
the portal
these.
generators to reverse the polarity.
You saw how much we got earlier today. Towards the Exodus units, I'm kind of just running ahead. We're going. Nope. Oh, we got someone there. So I was way ahead of me, I didn't even realize. Uh-oh. That does matter, though. I'm not in rank 5. Okay. run back all the way to the start real quick. It's kind of funny seeing it do a ton of damage. I hope it has some stat thing and I'm just not seeing it. If it does, if it has that like towards what Claw does, where it's kind of the damage zone thing, I think that would be really funny. If I could put something like a Blood Rush on it or some such.
There's the torsion beam
Blood Rush
device,
is a pretty good
but
mod
they've
if you're
taken
planning
the
on
void
using it
key.
for melee a whole
Find
bunch. Or weapons. Get a whole bunch of crit chance and whatnot there per combo stat.
More bugs! More
Berserker
shiny
Fury on top of that.
bugs.
If you can just a little bit.
Quick, pick up the key. You got the key. Now get back to the portal.
Alright, we leave. We're out. We're out, chat. We're bouncing out. Yeah, I didn't even realize I had streamed for nearly 4 hours yesterday. I didn't even realize.
Want to be on this side of the portal when that key melts down.
If that wasn't obvious though, I've been really liking Monster Hunter Wilds. It's been amazing to play. I've been enjoying it a ton. Like, honestly, I might... I don't know, it really depends. I was gonna say, like, oh, maybe I'll just start doing it more next month. Maybe I'll do it on Saturday again if I don't feel like playing DVD, if I don't have anyone for Phasma or anything like that. I don't know, it's like, well, why would you do it again though?
Objective
I don't care.
The void key and torsion beam device are out of commission. The enemy will not be returning anytime soon.
That said, I will say,
All your objectives are
I'm gonna mention this as well.
Proceed
This is
to
relevant.
extraction now.
I did technically have to finish one side mission, and that was because I literally couldn't access the smithy to upgrade some stuff. It was literally just give Gemma... To be fair, there's basically no dialogue for it outside of, oh hey, you got the Chatacabra armor, because the Chatacabra kept jumping me. I think I had to kill it eventually when I was fighting something. And I ended up getting the part I needed from it when it,
Stay focused.
the
There's
part
a
broke.
heavy unit approaching.
So... When the part broke the wounds as well. And it wasn't even first at me fighting it, it was just, it came into the area and started fighting a Balahara that I was fighting. That Balahara started fighting me during the Chemitress that I was fighting to get the parts for. So I'm like, okay, I'll just go fight the Balahara then. And the Chatacabra came out. It wanted some smoke too. It wanted the smoke too. So Chatacabra came by. And I'm like, okay, I'll just kill you at this point. Because you keep getting in the way of me. You jumped me twice while I was fighting the Balahara. I'm just gonna go kill you. I'd already gotten the one Chatacabra hide plus that I needed from accidentally hitting you a wound with it when I was trying to fight the Balahara. I might as well just kill this thing. Whatever, man.
Mission complete. Excellent
So...
work, Tenno.
250 of these. I could just drop the 200 that I need for the title. It'd be really funny. Yeah, this is definitely a weapon. This is 100% a weapon. Shattered Lash Prime. Either I didn't have it before, and now I do, or I just missed it before somehow. In either case, we're definitely putting a couple things onto it. I know what I want to put onto it. Like, yeah, that functions like Korra's Whip Claw. Alright, here we go.
As ready as you will ever be.
Blood Rush. As you can see, we have crit chance stacked with com multiplier. I get a 2 pretty easily just from hitting it, so that's already gonna be... Assuming that's 2 times. I don't remember if it's 2 times or... It doesn't matter. Maybe it's 1 time. Even it's the 1 stack gives me... Where it's multiplier of x minus 1. Where X is the crit multiplier, so that means a combo multiplier, which is, you know, a combo needs to be 2, so you get 1 times bonus extra. I think you get nothing out there. Even if it's like that, it's still good. Oh, I know it's here somewhere. So I can do for prime pressure point. Maybe it might be worth it. I mean, it is 12 here. That's 9. Honestly, I'll probably put this in just for base, 'cause it's 3 points less, and it's 15% less. Shattering Impact, it's just slash damage and puncture damage. I would do that if it did impact does not. Weeping wounds, we go. That's status chance, which I don't care about the status chance. I know that that this is pretty decent too. But status chance is not, you know, not exactly what I'm looking for here. I'll add the toxin into it because it's funnier. Unironically, Rending Strike, probably a really good mod to add in because it gets me both slash and puncture right there. So that gives me extra stats for both. Unfortunately, it doesn't boost both at the same time, but it hits both. You get to 40%. Actually, that status chance might be worth it now with Weeping Wounds. So I add that in.
Operator,
That'll give me a lot higher status chance.
Me too.
So I'm gonna be hitting this there. I get to combo it too. That's gonna be 40% extra. And then that's gonna add up real quickly. Actually, it might be worth putting it in. I don't have anything that boosts my attack speed, so. No, Berserker Fury isn't going to do anything here. Gladiator Rush might be worth it. Pick this up. I mean, there we got Drifting Contact. Drifting Contact, not bad idea. 10 seconds extra, and we get extra status chance, so not a bad idea. I can then maybe add in for 21 seconds, and that's melee critical chance. I don't really care about the critical chance as much. I mean, actually, I was saying it's 20% for critical chance. It's still 30%. It's double at this point. Critical chance is whatever. I care about the combo duration. If I need to, I can replace this out. But again, we're just tossing stuff at a wall and hoping it sticks. Though this being 21 seconds for this wouldn't be terrible. I'd actually have plenty of time to ensure I could just keep popping it here and there. Get a whip every now and then with it. Let's see a big buzzkill here. Even if I had this, let's say even if I had the points for it, right? Like, let's say we moved this off just for a second. Alright? That's not gonna do anything when I only get a little bit out of this one from this side. So, like, this wouldn't be very worth it, neither with this. I mean, it's damage, sure, but at that point, pressure point is just better. Let's be real here. And if we really need to, if we want damage for both, again, Rending Strike. That gives me damage for both at the same time at the cost of one mod and for cheaper. So at that point, I feel like it wouldn't be... I could slap in like a Fever Strike. I would have the... I would have the parts. That's not a bad option, honestly. It is Fever Strike. It is just straight up poison damage. I have some in there. That's a decent amount. Galvanized Steel is an option too, but again, we're not going for crit chance, so we're going for status. I guess I do have Magnetic Rush that could work too for attack speed, but again, at this point, I don't really care for that. That 60 is not bad though. If I had a little bit more, or if I had this, I could slap it on. I would just, because that'd be a 5, I would just have that. That'd be there. I just put the melee upgrade on it.
Navigation has been updated with new invasions. Chaos is
It
spreading.
works.
Some of our friends.
Get away from Officer Friendly. He doesn't like you. Yes, I know. I know. I'm the reason Officer Friendly doesn't like me. Y'all know what I did. I'm the reason behind it all. I'm the man behind the slaughter. Oh, speaking of jokes behind the slaughter in FNAF. Little Crocus texted me earlier, right? And she's memeing as she does. And she's like, hexagon, octagon, your child is gone. And sends me the purple guy dancing gif. So I fired back to her. This would be funny. She looked kind of funny too. And I put "You're about to be gone." It's just goofy enough, you know. As I said, she thought it was pretty funny too. I love Little Croc. Anything else here? Cheapest. is 215. 215, yeah, 215. Like halfway to. Also, if you've been noticing, I haven't been getting any... Keen Eye is going to notice I haven't been getting any of the, Yeah. I'll just speak for itself. I took care of that yesterday. So, that was not really an issue this entire stream. Though I will need to start swapping between this, because this was at like 80 some, and this is at like 70 now. But that means we're getting back to pretty high, all things considered, between the two of them. It's like I get 13,250 lost at the cost of getting double there. And you bounce back and forth between that. It's not bad. I usually like keeping them at least about 50k. Like, what I'll do is today I'll do more of the thing there, and then tomorrow I'll do parent sequence and get them up. Because effectively every 3 days, one side gets 26,000, and the other side gets nothing effectively, because they'll cancel each other out essentially, where it's like one day. So 3 days, I make nothing but profit. Though obviously it's not as efficient, but it's like, yeah, I could do 3, but like I got 4, and I got 4 that works. And the other alternative is just like, I do Steel Meridian, Cephalon Suda, and then I have like Parent Sequence hates me, Red Veil hates me, and because I do, yeah, Arbiters. Actually, I think I have 4 anyway. It'd be like Arbiters, New Loka, and Steel Meridian. Like, yeah, Parent Sequence would definitely hate me. New Loka would... I'd have some issue with Cephalon Suit. I'd probably think I'm even positive. Cephalon Suit would be a big variable, though, where I probably wouldn't be getting much out of it. I'd probably be primarily getting these 3 then, as opposed to doing these 4. It is still possible I could get 4 out of it, but this is just easier to do, because I can just alternate between these 2. These 2 don't interact anyway, so I don't lose anything from either of these 2 at all. And like the only downside is there are some that's like Steel Meridian and Red Veil tied to exclusive, but there are also stuff that is like exclusive to my ends that I can get. I get 2/3 of that full access. Basically anything that's not Steel Meridian and Red Veil exclusive, where it's only those 2, I have access to. It's not the biggest issue. Out of curiosity, what are we on for Duviri, out of curiosity? I'll check that in a bit. Arinokina. Hell. I don't know if I'll do it, but I might. And reversed. Actually, what? I guess this one. I don't really care. Yeah, my smart. That, oh, what's a blueprint? I have 7 of those. I'm not in need. That, on the other hand, though, that might be worth it. To be fair, getting to rank 2, at least for longbow sharp shot, might be worth it. Might very well be worth it, honestly, chat. Actually, I didn't see what frames we got for the week, too. Forgot about that. Ivara, Titania, and Aros. You have a quest for Silver Grove. This is a quest 2 from Barrow. And this is just parts. I'd say Ivara, just because the fact that she's the hardest to get. Then you got a Naros that I'd say is the next hardest to get because Barrow's 2 weeks. Once every 2 weeks for a weekend. And then Titania because Silver Grove is pretty, easy to do. You just gotta unlock the quest and then you can do it at any point. I can still do it whenever I want to. I don't know. I'm not gonna bop up any of them. I just like Ivara because I'm curious what. Get infiltrate. Just like. I don't know, I think I have. Have I done a bar already? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. I think I would touch up Gara a little bit. Maybe I'll make a second skin for her that I'll use. And just transfer this one over to the second slot. Put the other one in the first slot. Like, I like this one, but I'm like, it is a little kind of boring, but it's not bad. But I don't want to also just go ahead and waste 20 hours trying to figure it out. I'm leveling her and whatnot. No, we are on... Do 120. That's 3,000 for 30. It's 100 affinity, fur, obviously. What is 800? 1,200. Divided by 100. It's 1,002 levels, which correlates to divided by 30 there. It's about 33.4. Assuming I didn't do like any new missions or anything like that, I would need like 33.4. So basically say 35 items maxed out. Now obviously you do have some stuff there with Warframes, whatnot that kind of is like double, and you get a whole bunch of character stuff that counts as double. Where instead of 3,000, you get 6,000 out of that, so that chops it down a little bit, but we're just going to assume for purposes of objects, it's like 33.4 out of what's left. Though effectively, this is like a 22 right here, or I guess 21, more accurately. I guess 21, 22, depending on how you argue there. You could argue 21, you could argue 22, because technically, or not 22, 32 rather. 32. You could also just argue where this would be like a 30 and this will be a 1 that's left there, because you can just transfer all the experience over that. It would be fair getting 19 and the index above to have a different amount of experience. That probably would translate to somewhere in the 20s. That probably wouldn't be as much. I'm overthinking this. I'm overthinking this by a landslide. Is there anything what we got here? We got Survival Murmur Omnia Fissure. I don't know, I'm not feeling an Omnia Fissure. Let's do a Dark Refractor. Let's do Descendia, I think. Knowing that we're doing Descendia, though, I am going to switch to Sebi just because I know we have some tankier opponents coming. How about Torrid? What we got? Mappica, Arcane Rage, Reddit. Hey, yo, let's do it. I got nothing better to do. I was going to do some relic cracking on the stream, but I don't know, depending on the time, maybe I'll still do some relic cracking. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, on another note, I might be swapping out my secondary monitor with a new PC. Well, this is not new, but I'm getting the PC soon, which it'll allow me a little bit of new variation with certain things, make things a little easier. Being able to actually flip between things a lot easier, maybe you can tie the two together. Maybe I can split the workload up a little bit more. So help out with some stuff. I don't know, we'll have to see. I'm just going through, smashing everything up. Oh, this kind of one of those things you kind of do with like running your circuit weekly in a way. So it's probably a lot faster, let's be real. Looking for an orange, yellowish symbol on there. Why you left? Might not have been the fastest, but it's not like we're speed. I mean, I don't think he's speed running it. If he's speed running it, that's what you want a pre-made squad.
We went to Tau to make a new, glorious home for ourselves. Resources were simply required to begin again.
Well, I try again. I don't know why I'm crying. Chat, do you know? Oh, speaking of Gara, we do have a Gara actually. That's something. I can sit right in front of you. Your ugly mug. You gonna explode so I can hit you, or? Like, not be invulnerable, please. And the Gara is just creating an army of invulnerable guys. An army of invulnerable little guys. I cannot do anything. At least I think that's probably the Gara. I'm not sure. Again, I don't have experience in saying Gara, but I use Gara very often. Like, I don't see anything else getting crystallized shortly after spawning in. Okay. I guess we're gonna go to until we got to floor 7. And then at that point, we're just gonna leave. I'll just start from the top again. There's definitely a reason for us to stick around after floor 7.
Some advice I learned early in my career, if I may. It is not what you kill, but who you kill that matters in the end. So, get out there and kill someone special.
Get out there and kill someone I don't know. This guy, he's like, he's got just a little bit of fruitiness to him. Not excessive fruitiness, but it is just a little bit of fruitiness. He'd say it's for character. That's what I think. Well, that's fair enough, then, I guess. I'm not seeing any other for the bar left. I'm not seeing any other visualized looking at me. Makes me think it definitely might have been. Hold on. Okay, same stuff.
The devil is our locomotive, and we must blow off his steam.
Considering you're talking about trains, I think the product is $18.99 if I had to guess. Theoretically, I think what trains would be around, I think trains would be around. Let's see, maybe if I'm wrong, maybe $17.99 then? I think so, $18.99. Or set to be even further in the past. The $19.99 people are. I imagine you're probably like $18.99. Just a little bit down. Breathing room. Another little bit. Maybe just enemy wave after enemy wave. One more pipe. Just cover up. Oh shoot. Yeah, get me up because I was getting murked by thing there. Yeah, and all the enemies are gone, so that actually would have definitely ensured that I died if I got dropped. To be fair, we were taking half of them each.
The refractory is trying to purge Marie from the system. However amusing that is, if it succeeds, this venture is over.
I guess that's fine. Armor is the biggest threat, I suppose. We got one floor more, and then we'll bounce out of this. Again, there's only 2 of us here. I'm not going to such a thing harder that we're going to be able to take tutorial. You're going to get rewards though. Might need to do it off screen. Probably do half of them off screen. We got what? Sentient dude? Not great. Yeah, like Marie's dropping the things. She's the West Prime. Well, I'm blanking on that. I guess in Asia. Alright, I gotta just drop into the fire pit.
Did the devil play children's games once? Long ago?
I don't know, you tell me. I wasn't around for it. Everything in the room. Like this. Yes, I do. That's really bad. Gotta be nearby it. Thinking about this. Focusing to lower down all of them. This, head back up over here. That is... There's no reason not to. I was gonna say, if he was going and being like, oh no, we're gonna stay. I mean, if you wanted to, man, you could be my guest. To be fair, 113k credits, that was not bad. That's pretty solid. For like 7.5 minutes. It's like a floor a minute. Well, I was gonna say, you take out 30 seconds of prep time, it's more or less half a minute. Or not half a minute, more or less a minute per floor. It's not bad. Do a little bit of this. I'm feeling a little bit of this still, chat. What do I feel like? I'm not gonna do Boar Prime while I'm leveling Gara. I still need to figure out a good build for you. I really want to use you more because you're fun. It's still you. I have the Czar, but I need to actually get a build for it. That was a good temporary weapon, but I need to rebuild it at some point too. Same thing with this. Now that I actually have stuff. Let me make sure I don't have any I don't have any missions here. I do. I forgot about it. Well, we're starting with that. That's the plan. We're starting with that. And then we'll go to some more of the actual going through 12-minute missions. As I was saying before, so I'm gonna be getting a new computer. Well, not new computer, but
these radio towers carry
Grandma
top
Croc's
secret
old computer is gonna be
communications. You are going
most
to
likely
capture the
given to
towers
me.
and decode incoming messages.
He said because we're back to back. Anyone else who would really realistically need a better computer, or you'd have to go ahead and ship it out somewhere where there's just too much risk. So I'm like, okay, I'll just take the computer then. I can at least figure out some usage for it. So I'll have that be mix a second monitor, and then I'll actually be able to start pulling some stuff off, and I'll be able to probably do a little bit more maintenance on stream, get some stuff there. A lot easier on like updating stream titles if I need to, doing moderation a lot quicker rather than needing to react, and I won't have to be minimizing games if I need to do some stuff here and there. So, you know, some small like little things like that. We like those little benefits. This is funny. Oh, that's so funny. Just going ham on it. I mean, there are a lot of really big guys here. Being able to actually just nuke them is amazing. Like, that's some great stuff right there. Just 2-tap even. Oh, it's so stupid. I love it. You whiff everything, and it dies.
The enemy has captured the tower.
Oh. I got 20 seconds to keep the combo going, like. Just a couple uses and it just charges up so quickly. Boom. Boom. Good hit in, I can instantly take him out.
Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now.
I think I'm holding my own pretty well. Call this the Eximus Nuker. What about fair against higher level ones though? Because obviously everything is fun and data different, right? Number theory until you actually put it up against something there. Probably the thing is if you get chased by Eximus. 1-tap it or 2-tap it. That guardian Eximus nuking. Absolute destruction. I'm heading back to D.
The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it. Tower lost.
Alright, how many you want to eat the last lady? You got opportunity. You get the time to try it for the first time. I mean, it'll be the last time as well, but... Whoa, what was that? Spun like a Beyblade.
You have decoded the message. The remaining enemies must not report back to their command. Eliminate everyone.
Honestly, Energizers might be a great mod just for doing this as a build. It seems hilarious. You just absolutely curb stomp anything that breathes. I'm going over here then. Oh. If it gets the job done, it gets the job done, chat. If it gets the job done.
I have detected another message incoming. Capture and decode.
Unfortunately, I do
the
lose
signal.
my combo, but there weren't going to be enemies for a bit. We do have a nice Oberon protection too, I'm noticing. Yeah, honestly, Vigor just might be the only HP or shields that I need. Which, if that's the case, that'd be awesome. Don't need to be super bulky. I'm just whipping
This
everything.
tower is ours now.
To be fair, again, I need more experience playing Gara, but
We are dominating.
what I've been seeing
Keep it
so
up.
far and what I've been doing so far, it's been pretty good. I mean, look, we got something that melts the enemy, we got something that melts the enemy. Or vitrifies them, I guess.
The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it.
Ooh, barely they're going through. Look at that big shatter, dude. Those numbers, 965,000. Now that's a nuke if I've ever seen one. Oh, I maxed down both of them. Nice.
We have control of all 4 towers.
Nice, we take that. So it seems like really good single target damage is the thing with that lash. It's really good single target damage. Wouldn't be surprised. Blast again. And kaboom. Die faster, please. I mean, I guess they listen. Please. You ask them to die faster. As long as I hit him. 3.28 mil. What was it, like 3.2 million, 3.3 million? Oh
The enemy
man.
have captured a tower.
Now that's a number. Fun times, chat. Fun times. honest.
We are dominating. Keep it
Oh,
up.
spun around though,
Do
but
not allow the enemy to learn of our espionage. Eliminate the remaining
cares?
enemy personnel.
the enemy ain't gonna be learning nothing if they're all dead. I can tell you. Can't learn anything if they get nuked in 2 seconds flat. 1 second to breathe, 2 seconds to feel the, or 1 second to feel the pain. 2 combined seconds.
The data you have collected here today will go a long way in supporting
Probably not
our
the most
cause.
optimal way to use Gara, I'm not gonna lie, but it is funny. It is absolutely hilarious. It's like, huh, that's not in the rulebook for Gara. Well, does it have to be? Any new ones? No? Actually, let me go. Good deals. Take them Atomica. I'm gonna go get some more stuff from Rothy Boy. Or just send a voice message to me. He's like, oh yes, let me tell you a poem.
Let's at least pretend this mess can still work. I have a small battery of tasks to complete. I'm quite content down
You
here.
have a small battery.
I assure you.
Have you considered putting in a
chap
larger power
has to
supply
have his space.
for that battery? It's not a bad idea. I will say, if you didn't have like Impetus, Crepuscular, Bellicose in there, Camisado. If we didn't have that in there, I'd consider actually just popping that for the chances of like Melee Dottie, Escapist, Hotshot, Universal Fallout, all really good options. But none of these I feel like I really want that I can't just buy. Let's go with this. Holdfasts, again, you do have some really nice ones in there. Blessing. Molt Augmented, Molt Vigor. Cascadia Flare has some usage on certain builds. You got a couple Ant ones, Caviar Arcane, and again, not bad. You have like Battery, Ice Storm, can be used. You do have, like Crepuscular, Crescendo, and Duplicate are both really solid too. Eidolon Arcanes are way too much variety. Duvigor Arcanes are not bad though. Even if you get Magus Aggress or Arcane Tension, you have like Planetary Blight, Exhilarate, Obstruct, Vendetta, Slipshot, Outburst, Reaper, Sharp Shot, Secondary Shiver's not bad. There's a few really decent options out there for Phosphor caches. I don't know, I'm personally of the opinion where, like, I'm just gonna hold on to it in case I really want something. But, cause I don't, most of these I can just farm right now and I don't care. Not that big an issue to me. I'm going to presumably 17 or 18.99, probably 18.99. Actually, I'm just gonna Google it.
Can you imagine
I can get
my
you an exact
excitement
answer.
to learn this place had a butler? Only to be matched by my dismay when I discovered it was Lloyd.
Early 1800s. Yeah, that's 18.99 then for sure. First proper one that was made in any capacity was in 1804. 1825 was the first commercially successful steam locomotive. Let's see. 1825 was the first public railway steam locomotives. 1830 was the first intercity railway using steam locomotives. So yeah, definitely has to be 1899 for XX99. So they're from the 1800s then. Well, he's not, but the other two are. The French people. Well, I want to just buy... I could just buy one of the lens right now. Again, I might... But it's also like, I can just get plenty of them and I can just convert them if I need to. It's like, eh. This isn't bad. Amazing, but it's not terrible. Energize is always an option, because I could just get another one and just sell it. That's always an option.
I wonder if I had such medallions from the past, If I would not have so
barrier, I
easily
kinda just found that for
forgotten
myself.
so much of it when entrapped,
I don't actually know how many people actually use
rammed
that.
the serum into my throat.
Rammed the serum into my throat and made me cry like a little baby. Entrate, no, please. Fine, we'll buy 2 of these, because I'm a matching pair. If you're gonna get one of them, you should get 2 of them. Unless you're gonna have like one sitting in the center of the room or something. Can't see my hand gesturing, but yeah, I really wish I. That also might be. Oh yeah, that's another thing too. With that PC, I actually might be able to offload some of the weight from between laptop I'm using and there, so I might be able to. And I know that the rigging is part of the issue, but if I can get a little bit of, I got someone that might be able to help me with that pretty soon.
Hello.
In between that and being able to try to test it a little bit more without it having as much stability issues, hopefully, then I might actually be able to start properly using the model then, if I can get it re-rigged. Because it works a little bit here and there, but again, it's one of those things of, it works for a short bit of time, and then it just boom, everything stops working, and it crashes the entire PC. And it wasn't just me that had that issue, it was several other people who tried it too. So at that point, I know it's not just a me issue. So knowing that, it's one of those cases I'm like, well, if that's the case, then if I can potentially split the load a little bit, I don't know what GPU is in that computer, I have no idea. I know it's fairly recent, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a 30-something. Which, again, at that point, I would need to figure out how we're going to split the load, but, again, it is possible. It's just, it would be a little bit funky. And then I'd probably need to be like, okay, I might take a break for a few days or for like a week while I get all this set up and tested. If that ever happens, you'll know immediately why. At that point, hopefully I'll be able to switch to, from just the thing there in the flickering. As much as I do like the flickering eyes from when I talk, I'd love to be able to like gesture more and being a little bit more expressive rather than just being a simple image. It would probably help out with things too. You know, might help a little bit.
Operator, Ordis is picking up a distress
I digress.
signal. Wait,
I digress.
no. It's just the corpus peddling their wares again.
Honestly, Scribbler.
Get off the emergency
relics.
frequency.
Live. Defense, not terrible. Let me just slap off. This is gonna be Gara, this is gonna be a permanent frame, so I don't mind slapping in the reactor. Let me get myself some more stuff. I remember I probably should have done that before. Well, it doesn't matter now, it's too late. Message into here. Stretch. Get duration, get range. Efficiency. Plus duration, plus efficiency minus duration. Could work some. Could see that working some. So I could just give myself 105% efficiency. I would have everything in the positives then. So this is like 93, this is like 30 per. It wouldn't be a bad idea to drop it down to like 23. Especially if I do plan on start spamming Shattered Lash. It wouldn't be a terrible idea. I hear people, there's some weird builds that use Gladiator Finesse with just stupid high energy regen to ensure you never die. Between that and catalyzing shields. I'll probably pop Augur Secret Sin because it's damage. Gooey Rock. Got one slot more. Get anything that's good from Matter Eye in here. I'm surprised we have more Matter Eye in here. Only Matter Eye's pretty common. Duration's always there. We got Intensify. It's just 30% ability strength, that could work. I'm not using this one enough, in my opinion.
Tenno, there's a time-limited mission alert available. Check navigation.
Primed. Fortitude for strength and duration going down. I would have a lot of ability strength. I would lose duration. What would that look like? So would have less durations. That would be for a mere 17, dude. Take that off, that would be 17 meters still. Health. Yeah, maybe. Alternatively, if I really need to take a hit, I probably could if I need to. What's natural talent? Natural talent might not actually be a bad idea, considering this would be a little bit faster. This would be faster casting speed. This would be a little bit faster casting speed. Maybe there's an argument to be made for natural talent. Okay, that's 11. I can make that work. I can find something else to put in later. Actually, it'd be a little bit cheaper. I'll put 9 because that'd just be a little bit cheaper. Not because that's the same. Never mind. Yeah, that's 7. That's 9. It turns gold. That's 2 more. Who am I kidding? It's literally the same price. Why am I thinking it would swap and give more? So it used to be the opposite, that's why. Do the G14. That's the... Okay, we're not touching that one unless I got a thing for it. That's a bad idea. I don't have a T13, sadly. What do I do have, though? What do I have? What do I have? Any of the things that I do want in particular? I mean, maybe I pop this. Could go for another Ureli part. Let's go for the one brain down to 4. Nice even 4. I don't know if we'll go as long as we did yesterday, chat, but I do want to at least go for like 2 hours 50. I want to at least make like... I do know I generally go for 2 hours, I'm going above 3. I don't know, maybe part of next year will be doing longer streams. Maybe where I start doing more consistently 3-hour streams for heading to 4. Because like 4 is the capacity of where I'm pretty comfortable being at. Like I've been enjoying doing the 3-hour long streams.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
And it's like there are some ups and downs to both. I mean, for the most part, like I'm pretty happy just going, oh, we take more stream time, get more stream time, more opportunity to hang out with people. There's nice positives there. Like that is something that you don't, like it is more opportunity to be discovered as well and to grow. I'm not going to deny that factor as well, because, you know, put it bluntly or not, I'm definitely doing better than certain people are, but there's plenty of people that are doing way better than me too at the same time. And I'm not saying this from like a place of like envy or bragging or anything like that. It's just in this from, oh, I would be bragging about that, because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm still a little guy. Yeah, I'm not a tiny little guy. Getting no one to pop by or anything like that, but I am still, you know, a fairly small guy. Sometimes we still have, you know, it's uncommon to have entirely silent streams because you have people that are watching me and no one wants to talk. She's like, that's okay. So you're not gonna, I'm not gonna pressure you to talk if you really don't want to. Sometimes people are just there because they want something to pop on for background noise, or they just want to watch someone do something without the commitment of needing to be involved. you know, hey, I don't feel like playing Warframe right now, I want to watch someone play it, or it's not your kind of game. If you enjoy people watching people play it, or, you know, maybe you don't want to go ahead and just make an account just to go ahead and start being active and feel obligated to be around, do this, that, whatever. Okay, that's fine. I appreciate the fact that anyone who is here, you know, is here. If that makes sense. Anyone who is here is just stopping by, even if it's, whether it be for like the entire stream, or for 5 minutes, or a half an hour, you know, 3/4 of the stream, or whatever the case may be, you know. I appreciate it. I think I'm gonna go for the Okina. That one just objectively seems like the best here. I mean, the Perita Prime is pretty decent too, but when Okina gets vaulted, which I believe is next to Protea, Okina having a thing there, Sada will go up in price. I know Hildred's gone up in price since I've seen her, and Wisp gone up in price too. That's because they've been vaulted for a bit now. Like, even Grendel's vaulted. And now Goss is. Goss was the most recent addition when I joined. Seeing him get vaulted is... It's like, you ever seen that meme with the old man? The guy's like, the old man turns into an old man, you just stare into the mirror, he just turns into an old man. It's like Santa Claus. Or the, like that one, or like the one with the old man where he's like on the beach and he holds up his hand, he's looking at it, and he just starts aging rapidly over the course of like 5 seconds. He turns into like a skeletal looking old man. Yeah, that.
The tower's neural sentry is operational. I'm picking up multiple threats, all under Oregon control.
Just a feeling of that. It's like, oh god, I'm old.
Avoid fissures in the area.
Been that long already. But it's like, it is just the passage of time. That is how it works. But it's also just like, oh yeah, I'm so used to seeing Goss around, and then, oh god, he's finally being vaulted. It's been that time already. So the 2 years have passed. It's like 2 years, but around 2 years. 1.5, 2 years have passed.
The relic has been cracked.
And then more like 1 3/4, 2 years have passed.
What's inside. The tower's neural sentry has turned these soldiers into mindless attack drones. You need to take them out.
Oh yeah, my favorite mindless attack drones. My favorite, baby. Doing all my bidding without being everywhere. Oh yeah. We all love that, don't we? That's awful. I wonder if it's the kind of thing if they would be like consistently aware of like their bodies there, they can't do anything, or if it's like the kind where they're brainwashed and thinking it's a normal type of thing, where it's like, ah yes, I've always been here, this is my duty. I wonder if it's that kind, or if it's the kind of like they know what's going on and can't do anything to stop it. Where it's like, ah yes, the Tenno are here to kill me. Thank you. Have mercy on my soul. Please kill me quickly. And if it's that kind of like being placed under control, I wonder if they'd be able to feel that pain totally. I'm sure getting sliced up and getting burned or poisoned or anything like that's probably not gonna feel good. Probably ain't feeling that good. It makes the man wonder, you know? It makes the croc wonder.
Now get to extraction.
So fun whacking the glass. To make sure I'm actually within range, but assuming I am. Just going boom, boom, boom. And having the combo time of a while, ensuring that I get. Ooh. I have this. I have a set that I can sell this. This is the obvious pick right here. Interesting that everyone's going for a different one. Tatsu I know is vaulted as well, but Volt seems like the best pick here. Because sure, it's a barrel only relic for one, And 2, it is a Volt Prime system. I can sell that if I really need to. And Volt Prime is still used for, like, Eidolon hunting and certain speedy missions, like capture missions. You occasionally see a Volt Prime if there's no, like, Titania or some such in there. But there is Volt Prime here and there. It's mainly Eidolon hunting, but he still does have an entire usage then for an entire chunk of player base. It's pretty decent. I can't believe they made the Drifter and the Operator look a little different. Still getting used to that, to be honest with you. Well, I'm gonna bring out Mesa. I've not brought out Dante Mesa in a while. Not like Dante Mesa, but I don't know. It's what I think of. It's like the Dr. Foss. You get the hat, and you get the boom, 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 boom. Though obviously it's not only a gun as much as it's like the scarf with the doing the hand tricks to shoot at the red orbs. Fun fact for you, anyone who's actually using that there, the length of the scarf actually indicates how many orbs you have. One of the easiest and one of the hardest ways, like one of the easiest ways to get money, one of the easiest ways to lose money as well. If you really know what you're doing with Dr. Foss, you can make dummy amounts of cash quickly. Anyway, I'm thinking, what are we thinking? What are we thinking? Because obviously I don't feel like running capture missions for 15 minutes. That sounds really boring. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that off stream. We do have another one right here. I can do good defense.
Ordis keeps a tidy ship and is therefore reluctant to allow animals on board.
Oh, what else? Yeah, so as I said before, I will have to do that one Gemma quest. But again, it's not just anything major coming up. It's just, oh hey, I think it's like 10 armor spheres out of it, like 10 armor sphere pluses.
This is
I think it's the ones that give like 50. It's either 50 or 200.
You must deliver payloads and defend a number
and so basically
of
just give her a Chatacabra hide plus.
Be prepared for heavy resistance.
But I just literally cannot go to the armory and tell her at any location. But it's like that's.
A heavy unit approaching.
It's not like it's a story thing there. It's just her thanking it. You know, being like, you know, thank you, Hunter, for bringing me the items there. Here, I'll give you what's left over. Which is the armor spheres.
This will take a moment.
As it easily could.
Continue to defend.
Okay, now we're cooking just a little bit. There we go, problem solved. Problem.
Area completed. Move on. I need access to a terminal. Find one and patch me in.
Is it a... No. I heard Spectra Rage just go off for a moment. If it is, then we got someone that's got helmet. Like that's... Turlobo and a base Caliban.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend.
Kind of fun, too.
I'm in, Tenno.
I think Spectral Rage is Gara's. Yeah, I would definitely play it more often.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
This is pretty fun to play. I think I learned at the very minimum the off deck is funny. That alone might be worth goofing around with her. Cora, I kind of still need to learn a little about switching into the Cora there and all that. I know that you can use the pet to do some shenaniganry.
Still working on it.
I mean, I know you got the whole
Continue to
playground
defend.
jungle gym of razor wire. You're gone, everything's gone, everyone's gone, love is gone, everything you've ever known is gone.
We are finished here. Move on.
Problem solved. Everything here.
Location reached. Drop me in and
Nope.
defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
That's another thing too, I just don't have the DPS because of that. These things also just slower fire. Fire there. Oops. Oh. What do you want me to make? You want to sit nice and high like this. Plenty of visibility. And mag dump the entire room. From the Clint Eastwood
Stay
treatment.
focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Oh yeah, we had people nearby. Not anymore. Doesn't matter if I do 1,000 damage or 20. I'm gonna just sit there and mag dump them. For that length of time, I gotta go sit on him. Aimbot. Mesa would be banned in all those FPS tournaments.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Looks like everything that I missed around here now. Cause like, obviously I cleaned up everything. So that means I lost some loot in the process if I just grab it. Don't grab it. Here we collect all this. One. I can just sit here like this. If anything pops up, I can just snipe it. Like that. Oh, that's how we do it.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Some martial elements, at least. So mobile defense tends to be a little bit slower. It's not terrible. We still made a good amount. Actually, we're walking out with over like a million today. Made a good amount of money. Half. Or, if we had more than I thought. Even then, I know it's at least half a mil. Yeah, good enough for me. So yeah, I'm feeling we'll do a couple more missions. Nothing too crazy, but get it done. We'll get her done. As I said, I'll do Nasia off stream and then Helmet them. I'll do Caliban. Let's do some Caliban.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return
He's
covered in blood.
He's a good guy.
Safe and sound.
You know, Caliban's the kind of guy that you invite to parties. We got my older, we got my younger. Is he just a bigger head? We're thinking. Yeah, right. Time to roll 1d3. 1d3 says first one. It is Calamanta. Like I said, I think what we'll do is we'll do one, maybe two more of these missions, and then we'll get ready to wrap things up. As I said, I know it won't be as long. Let's just see, maybe we'll do 3 hours. Most of the time. I don't know, we'll see. Let's making sure that I've done enough time to they also do the 3 hour ones next year.
Send the signal back to HQ.
Battery crew, but work still. Put it in transmit. We are so close. Get more power.
We have uplink. This changes everything. Get to the next rendezvous point.
That'd be a little goofy, was it? I know I did the last time I did this, but you know one of these times someone's gonna get it. Or someone's at one point gonna be like, ah yes. Warhammer.
Cut them down.
Oh, something there. Pop up.
Charge. More anarchs come.
So that can't happen. Unfortunately, that is the case.
Anarch pride was their death sentence. If only they had listened. Keep moving.
I'll say I do like that this one plays a little differently. I wish there was a way to speed things up where it's like, oh, if I think I have enough, you know, things that we can just get to the boss fight. You know, maybe have a minimum of like,
energy low. You must say,
you know, 3. But then there's the option that if we want to go straight to the boss fight, we can, by like going back to the beginning or something. I don't know. There'd have to be some kind of way for it. It feels like there should be. Sitting there for like 12 minutes every single time is a bit slow. Like, let's not sugarcoat it. It is very much a little slow.
Lives to fight.
Where are you?
Deploy a Warframe. A Commandeer Prime. One of these.
Oh, Mr. Volt Prime. I have some words for you. And that you're lucky I'm not playing Sevi right now and that I could nuke you instantly. I can do that to you though. I can clobber you. That probably doesn't feel very good. Who am I? Who am I to judge, Chad? Maybe he likes it. Never know. Maybe he's into that kind of thing. I'd say I don't shame for those kind of things, but there's a point where you do gotta shame. Which do you even taste around here? Well, we see if they're weird. Either somewhere it's tolerable, or somewhere it's just beyond weird. We seem the beyond weird part.
Valder has new orders.
Area.
They're storming our position. Hold the line.
For the Empire! For the Empire! For the Empire! I do hope they'll add some more of these sorts of mission types here somewhere at some point. There's definitely ways to do so, I think. But it's like, I'd rather they aren't all like 12 minutes of constant fight. At least more flexibility in them. Would it be a little bit of opportunity for how much time? I guess to end early, fight the boss. And maybe like in exchange you'd get more resources. Or actually no, actually it's good talk. Maybe get less resources actually, now that I think about it. Less resources if you don't go ahead. Or like if you choose to stay longer, you have to do more tasks. Before you're allowed to go ahead and try to do it again. Any of the options to fight the boss. I wouldn't want it to be like defensive, like, oh, every 3 waves you have the option to extract type of thing. Oh, there's ways to do it, I'm sure. Part of it's like, I'd have to... I'd make some suggestions, but I'd really need to sit down with the people that made the design team that's actually behind it, and how they did it, and I could be like, okay, you know, maybe we can figure out something. But I'd also want to see how they handled it, what their thoughts were, because they probably had some intentions that are in there that I'm probably not realizing. Most likely. I'd like to think that they had some designs in mind as opposed to being chickens with their head cut off. I don't feel like I don't feel like they are. I feel like they had something in mind. Even when DE messes up, they still have some idea of what they're trying to do. Like Conclave, at least, you know, was their worst failure, arguably. You know, there was at least an attempt with it where it's like, oh, it's a PvP mode, and you know, you can go fight each other, and you know, it might be kind of fun. There's an intent somewhere in here. It just unfortunately didn't exactly work out the way that they were hoping.
Supplies captured. Battlekin to be much relieved. Cash captured. Strong Dano friend. Valder, the Dano captures a cache.
Cache is captured. Marking your next target.
I want fire. I want fury. Let a Warframe take the field.
I want iron. I have fury. I have iron. I have chortles. I have fury. If we become the mustard in the sandwich of your doom.
Turrets desperately need resupply. Ammo airdrop en route. Keep the drop zone clear.
Turret need ammo immediately.
The faces that I spit on are drawn by a character of a child who is stupid. Something like that. I know the line's not that exact verbatim, but you know, we got that idea somewhere. Hey, look, Caliban be Caliban. I am the better Caliban. Want me to prove it.
give turret ammunition?
Beat up, boy. Now this is funny at this point. Just mag dumping everything. There's so much speed. My battleists.
Turret hungry. Need reload.
The gun on recoil is crazy on it though. To be fair, I were intended to just mag dump a shotgun. But I mean, you can do some funny stuff. Please take advantage of it.
Turret need ammo immediately.
There's my Garage Strike available, but I might as well hold on for it. If I done it earlier on, maybe I would have had chance to forgot about using it. If I had the opportunity earlier, okay, sure. Now, no. So much damage and damage on other people. Doesn't matter if I got 50 or 100 damage per shot, if I'm hitting you with 1,000 pellets in succession. You ain't surviving that. Damage is lacking, just increased speed. Provided that ammo is not an issue. Look at a fire rate does, you'd be surprised. We got one more. I don't think we're getting that. We did get 6 of them. It's pretty typical. Between 6 and 8 is pretty typical, depending on how close all of it is. Sort of thing. There's no way we're getting any of them done. 30 seconds. I believe they take about 2 minutes to do. Provided no interruptions.
Progress stops. New access codes needed. You find?
Even if I stop fixing stuff in here. As you go in, this one's still gonna be maybe about 3/4 done. It's about a minute. But yeah, no, it's not gonna finish though. It's gotta be a little earlier. Yeah, it's about a minute. That doesn't matter. We got the boss. We got Thick Boy. Bring me up, boy. Bring me up, Scotty. I need to go around to level that at some point. I really do. I can't Garage Strike that. I'm not getting any ranks on it.
You have won back your memories from the Void's corruption. Chaos
no, I
has
wanna.
lost this battle.
Let me go ahead. I wanna go ahead and nuke everything, please. I wanna go ahead and orbital strike the ground. Please, game. I'm doing my best. Oh, it was the 15th mission. For a week. Oh, congrats to me. Oh, I forgot this one's actually a really good tellurium farm, too. I forgot this place is actually a really good place to get tellurium. Ooh, I do need some of those badges, actually. That's pretty good. I will take that. I need some of those badges for upgrades later. That's pretty solid. And you get 13 marks of Valiance. I'll take the blueprint, honestly. I don't remember if I had this blueprint or not. What's what that is? Efficiency, efficiency. Some resources. A little bit of stuff here and there. Okay. I'm curious. Is there any? I don't know if I actually did check or not. If there was. We'll do that in one mission that's left. Season. Let's check season. I don't think there is, but I want to be doubly sure. See, this will be retiring in like a week. I got that. Already.
Operator, Ordis is sorry. Happy to report that all my good jokes are gone.
What's this section for it again? I'm blanking. Color palettes, right? Color palettes, right? Duh. Yeah, there's not any on sale here as well. For like 1 credit, sometimes they can be found there. Okay, no Christmas color palette. I couldn't remember if there was or not. I thought there wasn't, but there's some cases where it's like you gotta be sure with that, you know. Sometimes you just want to be doubly sure, chat. Anyway, as I said, we'll do this one as like the last mission, and then we'll start getting ready to finish up then. So I was gonna do, hoping to do a little more relics, but it happens. But we just do a lot of these missions. Maybe we'll end things off by going over to roads and be purchasing a little bit more with whatever we have. Who knows? Who knows? If I was to swap out my title from the funny Argon Crystal 20 of, I'd probably pull out one of the ones that has like secret thing there where it's like the Romance Alley one, or like get Minerva and Velamir, you know, get them two together again, you know, basically like just marriage counseling, you know, stuff like that. So I'm probably gonna play a little bit of Monster Hunter.
You are here
not
on
immediately
a
after
capture
stream, but
you must find,
we can later on
capture,
tonight.
and extract our target.
I do play on my regular. If I play on the stream, I do play on my regular account. Actually, I won't if I play on my regular account. But I do play on the stream account. Like I might. I want to at least, because I have the couple trick parts now. I'm gonna upgrade that instead of blades. But I wanted to wait at least until I sit down and stream in good conscience to make sure I did so before I let myself go and upgrade. So they're making fun stuff there. Okay, I'm killing a couple of the monsters. I'm making the gear. Okay, hey, I have to do 5 quests. I don't know if any dialogue there, just her thanking me for bringing the stuff afterwards. So either that or I don't get to touch the smithy for a bit. Now, I don't know if I'll be back on Saturday or if I'll be back in a month, type of thing. I at least put myself into a decent state of playing. But it's not like I'm gonna be. It's not like I'm gonna come back. Monster Hunter and be like, oh yeah, he's got tempered monsters unlocked, and you know, he's fighting the Arc Tempered right now or something like that. Like the Arc Tempered is doing God. Like no, that's not gonna be the same. It might just be, oh, I have a little bit extra armor, and maybe I unlocked a couple extra monsters. Like maybe I saw the Game of or something, or maybe I saw the Gravios kind of out there in the rural basis. You know, it's not the biggest deal. We're gonna encounter them anyway at some point. We're gonna encounter people at some point. I just don't see a reason why I can't still the ragdoll kind of thing. It's gonna happen at some point. I'll try and avoid them if possible.
Great work.
But there's
I am
the
pleased with your performance.
you know, what is this chat on stream? But if it happens where I have to encounter one because I'm running over and fighting a Rumpopolo and there's a Gravios in the way or something like that, and now I suddenly have the Gravios mark because I've seen it, I'm not gonna make a big fuss over it. If it's like if I want to fight like the Ajaricon to get, you know, its set, for example, or if I want to fight like the Rumpopolo a couple of times because it's easy leveling and easy parts, you know, stuff like that.
Rising to the surface of your consciousness.
What do we got now? Okay, I know we got 13 on top of it. It's not bad. Honestly, I remember doing this basically for the alerts. Same thing that I was doing for back when Operation Belly of the Beast was a thing. Because it was just the most efficient way to get it. You pop in, do your things there, come back in a little while, and do them if you're just popping on briefly.
If you have the time, of course.
Or if you have time, if you're doing the thing there, you can go ahead and just do a couple bits of the Ascension. Because it was like, okay, Ascension did have some of the really good stuff there. It was actually worthwhile doing. But if I was just strictly going for it, because I got that many arcades, so I was comfortable waiting.
What is it?
Alright, very well. You put your book down. You will talk to me. Talk to me, good sir. What can you offer me that you haven't already? Well, you can, if you want that. I'm halfway to be, I'm literally halfway to getting a full thing of this. Or another thing of this.
I have never quite understood the desire to wear remembrances of the worst moments in one's life. But, very well, as you wish, soldier.
Well, it's to help recover the, or remember the past. And also, it's like, I think with some of these as well, it's like, I plan on at least keeping a couple Marks of Valiance, the same way I still have like a couple of the big volatile, is it volatile motes, was it? One of the Jades motes that are available, not the kind you can get now, but the other kind from the event. Or, you know, so I like keeping a couple of them just for souvenir and be like, you know, hey, look at all the little events that I've done in the past. It's kind of cool, you know, just do the recollection of it and just do it once over.
I have always found it rather morbidly fascinating that the more souls who died, the more elaborate the rewards for those who didn't.
Oh, I can
rather
take 4 Matter lens
to the goal of peace, isn't it?
Crystal? Oh. I could buy 2 of them actually. I'll buy 1 right now. And then I'll buy, I guess, one of these as well. In case I want to. I at least got something for each of them. Oh, but I got 3 of them. Whatever. I don't know if I can buy 1 stack of these. Strike, Awakening. Go fling a Guardian.
For what it is worth, I am quite glad I never had to stand against the Tenno. I do appreciate having my limbs attached. I bestow this.
Yeah, let's exit out. But yeah, I'll see about doing some grind for this as well. Pick up a couple arcanes, because like you got 140. I mean, worst case that's 7 things realistically you got to do, or 6 things, and then there's usually like a good 3 to 4 available. Get back in a couple hours, so it shouldn't be that bad. That said, I'll be seeing you all next stream happenings. It'll be on Thursday because I have plans tomorrow. That's why we're doing Warframe Wednesday as a Warframe not Wednesday for today. So we'll be doing that on Thursday. We're picking things up. I'll be playing Persona 5, and then we'll go from there. We'll see what the next week is. If we get Persona 5 on Saturday or Friday, or I can speak. It'll be on Thursday, and then we'll have Saturday as our usual, and then from there we'll see what the schedule looks like. Maybe I'll just go ahead and rearrange some stuff. maybe I'll take a little bit of a break from Persona. Maybe I'll just go ahead and do a full week of Persona. Maybe I'll do a full week of Monster Hunter. Actually, I'm not gonna do another full week of Monster Hunter. I just did one. But, you know, maybe I'll slot it in during the week. Maybe I'll do something else. As I said, I will at least keep Warframe going, though. I do like consistently playing at least once a week. So unless I'm doing a full week of one specific game, normally I do like keeping it a little more balanced, but yeah, we'll see. That said, since I won't be seeing y'all until at least the first, will be Thursday. All of you who are seeing this either live or about live,
Operator,
have a happy New Year.
What are you thinking about?
Yeah, so we'll have to try to figure out some plans for 2026. As I said, take care, halflings. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you all next stream. Bye bye.